Oi, Charlie, are you going out?
Hello to you too.
Yeah, hello, whatever. Look, are you going out? There's some things that I need you to get for me, and I need them ASAP.
Well, I have a lot of work that I need to get finished up. I don't really think I have the time to go out today.
Look, just go to the shop, got it?
Oh wow, well, when you ask so politely like that, then sure, I'll go get your stuff. Look, I'm not your slave, you know. Go and get whatever you want yourself. I'm busy.
Doing what? Messing about on your laptop? I mean, what do you even do all day? Because as far as I can tell, it's absolutely nothing. You sit on your laptop all day, every day, acting like you're doing something important, but I bet it's not.
How could you even say that? You know that I'm working on my master's so that I can become a lawyer. It's incredibly hard work and the course is online. So it means that I'm kind of stuck on my laptop most of the time as that's where my lessons are and all the information I need is.
Blah, blah, blah. I really don't care.
Well, I can clearly see that.
Besides, how hard can sitting at home in your pajamas actually be? You say that you're doing your master's degree or whatever, but I bet that you're really just watching Netflix or playing games or something. Anything to actually avoid doing something real with your life. I mean, honestly, it's kind of pathetic. You need to get a real job and start earning some proper money, like me.
You don't have a real job. All you do is post pictures on Instagram and claim that you're an influencer.
Being an influencer is a real job.
Well, maybe it is if you have millions of followers and are earning money off of advertisements and sponsorships and stuff like that. But you only have like 5,000 followers. I hardly think that you can call yourself an influencer with such a small following.
Well, obviously it's not going to stay that way. I'm going to be getting more followers soon. Just you wait and see. I have a lot of important and wise things to say that people will want to hear. I guarantee it.
Sure.
Whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter if I'm not earning money at the moment, as Mom helps me out.
Of course she does, because you're her golden girl, right? God forbid you have to act your age and handle things like a grown-up. No, as long as Mom's around, she'll do everything for you, including paying for all your nights out so you can post pictures about it on your Instagram.
Ha! You're actually jealous. LOL. Maybe if you were more like me, then Mom would actually like you. Besides, you have a lot to say considering you're currently living with us and freeloading off of us.
I might be living at home temporarily, but I'm definitely not freeloading. I pay more than my fair share of the bills and rent. Not to mention, I buy all my own food and do pretty much everything for myself, like the washing and stuff. Unlike you, all you do is laze around at home, making a mess, and expecting Mom to clean up after you. That is, if you're not out influencing. I mean, you could at least buy Mom some flowers or something to show her that you appreciate her, even though they would have been bought using her own money.
Whatever. Why would I do something stupid like that? That's just a waste of money.
You're so selfish. I don't know why Mom doesn't see it. You literally don't care about anyone but yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. I know I'm embarrassed to have you as a sister.
You're embarrassed of me? I'm the one who should be embarrassed to have such a dorky, ugly, and frankly annoying big brother. God knows I've lied about you being my brother. Who would actually want to be related to you? I mean, you see all these movies where the big brother is kind and handsome, and he looks after his little sister from everything, but then I look at you, and I just know that I'd probably have to be the one to look after you. It's pathetic. I just wish that you weren't my brother.
Wow, well, thanks for telling me how you really feel about me. Just so you know, the feeling's mutual about you being my sister.
Mutual? What does that even mean?
Look it up in a dictionary. You might actually learn something for once in your life.
Are you saying I'm stupid?
Well, if the shoe fits.
And what would you know about shoes fitting? You've got horrible, massive club feet.
Name calling. Classy.
You know what? You're going to regret being such a little witch to me. Just you wait and see.
Whatever you say.
Charlie, how could you be so mean to your sister? All she asked was if you could run to the shops for her. There was no need to be so vile to her.
Oh, hello, Mom. I see Jasmine's been talking to you about our conversation earlier. Of course you take her side without even asking me about what happened.
What's there to explain? All your sister asked for was for you to grab her a few things from the shops which she really needed. There was no need for you to be so hateful towards her. Honestly, would it have really hurt you to just do what she asked?
Since when am I her servant? If I was already out, then you know I would have picked whatever she needed up, but I wasn't. In fact, I was in the middle of doing some important work. I definitely didn't have the time to go and grab some trivial things simply because she couldn't be bothered to go and get them herself.
How selfish of you. Go on then. Tell me what this super important work is then. If it's so important that you can't help your sister out, then I'm dying to know what it is. Go on. Tell me.
Okay then, if you really want to know, I was in the middle of a lesson on criminal law theory and how it applies in court and how to create a good case in the eyes of the law.
That's why you couldn't help your sister? Because of some stupid lesson that you could have finished later on? I mean, it sounds incredibly easy. Besides, why would you want to make a good defense case for someone, especially a criminal? Make a bad one so that they get sent to jail where they belong, because they've committed a crime.
It really doesn't work like that. What if you were accused of a crime that you hadn't committed, but your defense lawyer thought that obviously you were guilty, and so they didn't try very hard to help you out? You wouldn't be so blasé about it then, would you?
It doesn't matter because I would never do anything that would get me arrested anyhow. Anyway, now that I know that your work isn't really work, I expect you to help your sister out whenever she tells you to. At least if you had helped her out today, you could have been doing something useful with your time.
I was using my time usefully. The lesson I had today was with a tutor. I couldn't just ask him to stop talking and to wait for me to get back. And if I would have left, I would have missed the majority of the lesson, which was actually very important. It'll be on my exam later in the year.
I'm sure they record those things. You could have just watched it back later.
Or Jasmine could have just gone and gotten her own stuff. Look, I'm not going to argue about this anymore. I'm not Jasmine's personal slave, here to do whatever she wants. I have important things that I need to do, and I'm going to do them, whether you and Jasmine like it or not.
Why? I mean, let's face it, you're not the brightest star. Why does it matter if you do your lessons or not?
So now you're calling me stupid?
Isn't that what you call Jasmine? At least she has a proper job that she works hard at, that actually takes skill and dedication.
Posting pictures online of her eating at a restaurant doesn't take skill. In fact, almost everyone in the world does it.
Well, she's better than everyone else.
Right, sure. Did you actually want something from me, or did you just decide that you were gonna try and make me feel rubbish about myself?
Now, there's no need to be so dramatic. Not everything is about you, you know.
Nothing is about me according to you. All you care about is Jasmine. You never once took my side or tried to help me.
Did you ever think that maybe there's a reason for that?
And what would that be?
Your sister is simply better than you, and she needs all the help she can get so that she can be recognized for her talents. She's going to become rich through her social media influencing thing, and that means she'll then be able to take care of me in my older age. That's just something you won't be able to do. I need to make sure that my future is secured properly. State pensions don't pay that much, you know. And well, let's face it, you probably won't even pass your exams, so I'm not holding out any hope for you making any actual money.
Oh wow. Well, at least I can see where Jasmine gets her selfish and self-centered attitude from.
Ugh, enough of this. I'm done arguing with you. In fact, I'm done with you completely.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I mean that I am done with you in my life. I want you out of my home and out of my life ASAP.
What?
Not so snarky now, are you? Me and your sister have decided that it would be better for everyone if you left the home. We simply can't put up with your selfish ways any longer.
You're seriously kicking me out because you think that I'm the one being selfish?
Yes, your actions earlier with Jasmine were simply the last straw. We don't want such a heartless person in the family. You need to be gone by tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow? Where am I gonna go?
I don't know, but it's your problem, not mine, to figure it out. If all of your things aren't gone, then I'll simply throw them out onto the street.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't want to spend a single minute longer in this vile house than I have to. Hey, Damien, sorry to message so late. Are you about? Hey, Charlie. Yeah, what's up? My mom's kicking me out of the house. I need to move out by tomorrow afternoon. I was wondering if I can crash in your spare bedroom until I find a place of my own. Of course you can. I can't believe she's doing that to you. I can. I bet it was all Jasmine's idea. My mom always does whatever she wants. On the upside, I finally finished the course on criminal defense today. It was a tricky section and one that I'll definitely need to revise come the exam, but it should be okay in the end. That's great to hear. Firms are going to be jumping at you for you to come and work for them. Thanks, Damien. I'll be at yours soon. Cool. I'll order a pizza. See you soon.
Hello? Is this Charlie?
Hello? Who is this?
It's Rachel, your mother. I know it's been a while since we last spoke. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Oh, that's good. I'm good too, by the way.
Great.
Well, I say good. There are a few things I actually need help with. If you'd be able to...
There it is.
There what is?
I knew the only reason you were texting me was to try and get your hands on my money.
Well, I mean, you are a lawyer now, so you should have quite a lot of money spare. Especially considering that you were on that really high-profile case. The one on the news. I saw it on TV, and it was really cool what you did to help prove that man's innocence. Plus, considering your client was like a billionaire, I bet he paid you a lot of money for winning his case for him.
Ah, I see. So you saw my case and thought I was earning a bit of money now, and you wanted to, what, take your cut?
Well, yeah, that's quite a lot of money you're earning. So I'm sure you could spare some, right?
I could, but I won't.
What? You don't understand. I need some money so that I can buy a place to live. Living with Jasmine is driving me crazy.
You still live with Jasmine?
Well, yeah. I mean, she lives with me. But lately she's really been getting on my nerves. I want to move into a smaller place where only I will fit into it. That way Jasmine will have to get her own place, and I'll be happy to live on my own again.
Wow, well, that's a hard no. I'm not gonna buy you a house simply because you demand it of me.
Don't be so selfish. You've got loads of money. You can spare a bit for a decent house for me.
After the way you and Jasmine treated me, I wouldn't spare you a penny.
Are you still upset about that?
You kicked me out of my home when I had nowhere else to go. What kind of family does that?
Well, it did you some good. Look at where you are now. We motivated you to work hard. If anything, you owe us half of your fortune for what we did for you.
You've not changed one bit. Still as selfish and self-centered as ever.
I'm not the one hoarding loads of money to myself.
I don't hoard it, actually. I make sure to donate to charities every month. You know, to people who actually need the help and not someone who's just being selfish and thinking of themselves.
Are you seriously not going to give me anything? We're family.
No, we're not. You might be my mom by blood, but you're not my family. I made a new family out of friends who truly love me and would be there for me through thick and thin. They wouldn't just abandon me or kick me out the second they felt like it. How about instead of demanding something that you've done nothing to earn, you focus on making yourself a better person and getting a job. Because you're not getting a penny from me.
I hate you.
I'm sure you do, but I don't care. I've got a great life and I'm not gonna let you ruin that. So, this is goodbye. Don't try and contact me again because I won't respond. Have a good life, Rachel. I hope you eventually learn how to empathize and think of others. You never know, you might actually see good things start happening for you. Oh, and you might want to actually have a chat with Jasmine and tell her how you're feeling. I know that she's your favorite kid and all, but sometimes you two actually need to be her mom and tell her what to do. You had no problem telling me what to do, so you've had plenty of practice. Now you just need to put it into action. And good luck.
What? No. Wait. Charlie.
After that, I blocked Rachel on every social media platform that I could think of. While she might have been my mother, I knew that she would never respect me, and I didn't want that kind of toxicity in my life. I knew I deserved better than that. I eventually met a woman who later became my wife, and we now have a wonderful little family. I treat my children with love and respect, and make sure that they do the same for each other as well. As for my mom and sister, I'm not entirely sure what happened to them. The last I heard, Rachel did find a new flat to rent out. However, I didn't hear what she did after that. I never tried to get back in contact with them and can only hope that they came to realize the error of their ways and try to better themselves in their behavior towards others. However, I wouldn't hold my breath, but that's not my problem now, and I'm extremely happy with my life.